Those in the gallery, the TV3 and audience and the fellow council members, welcome to the Metro Council announcement time, where members of the council may make announcements of events occurring in and around their district and community. Before we begin, I'd like to take a personal privilege to make a couple of announcements myself. For those that are not aware of this past Friday night, there was a fire of a trailer residence on Cheyenne Boulevard in Madison. And unfortunately, in that fire, 3 people died. Luhana Mahia Hernandez, age 2, Christopher Mejia Hernandez, age 5, and their father, Luciano Mejia Sunan, age 28. Linda Hernandez, mother of the wife, lost everything, including her home, family, and children. Our heart and prayers go out to her and the surviving members of her family. Since then, and actually they started that night on Friday night, a group of Madison community members have come together in support and have set up a GoFundMe account in the name of Mahia Hernandez Memorial Fund. So I urge you all to, if you're anxious to support them in their time of need, please seek that out. For anyone wishing to contribute, also Metro Fire Hall Station 38, located on Larkin Springs Road, and Station 31, located on Douglas Avenue, both in Madison. They're taking donations in the forms of gifts and clothing, certain clothing. Also, if you want to make a donation to the school of the children, Neely's Bend Elementary School at 1300 Neely's Bend Road is taking donations. So I urge you, if you feel the desire, to please donate. They have, I understand the family is, the mother is going to ship the children, the remains, back to Guatemala. So speaking for the entire council, we offer our deepest sympathy and support in this trying time of the family. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize Metro Police Officer John Downs, who is sitting here in the audience. Please, officer. Thank you. Thank you for the accolades. He just recently received, in November, he received the Theodore Roosevelt Association Police Award, an award which I'm sure he'd rather not to have qualified for considering the circumstances, but we're happy and proud to have him here with us today. For those who are unaware of this award, the Theodore Roosevelt Association Police Award is given to a police officer who has rendered outstanding and praiseworthy service to the department and the community despite a serious handicap, illness, or injury. In this case, Officer Downs, it was an injury. In December of 2014, Officer Downs was seriously shot and wounded in the hip area, and he was initially told that he may never walk again. However, after several surgeries, a hip replacement, and months of rehabilitation lying in bed 24 hours a day, Officer Downs did walk again and ultimately returned to the full duty in the Metro Police Department, where he is now assigned to the Specialized Investigation Division. And we're so thankful for your service, Officer Downs, and sacrifice to our great city. Okay, we will begin announcements. Councilman Bedney.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you, Pro Tem, for recognizing us. I'm very proud today to be able to do this proclamation with the co-sponsors. This is a great opportunity to recognize very smart technologies that are going to help us deal with some of the traffic problems we have in Nashville. And I just really want to thank the council members that decided to join us in this. So I'm going to read a portion, and then if you guys will help me read it. And thank you guys for being here too. Thank you. So we are recognizing the Nashville Junior Chamber and Hitch Transportation. Whereas the Nashville Junior Chamber was founded in 1921 for the purpose of offering civic and social opportunities for young professionals in the Nashville area. And as our organization evolved, these opportunities changed and adapted accordingly. Despite the variations in events, one tenet remains constant. NJC opportunities enable members to connect with other young professionals and establish business leaders while engaging in unparalleled hands-on professional development and leadership training. And Councilman Swope?
Whereas Nashville Junior Chamber's first annual pitch competition, an event where Nashvillians from around the city present innovative solutions to solve the transportation issues gripping the area, provided a platform for Hitch to communicate its solution to Nashville's traffic issues, and at the conclusion of this competition, the presentation from Christian Bruckman, the Director of Business Development at Hitch LLC, won the competition after proposing a functioning, downloadable app that can be implemented tomorrow and yield significant change. Second place was secured by Ian Preston, who presented further pedestrian-oriented walkways that supported benefits of the collision theory,
And whereas local tech startup Hitch LLC, founded in 2014, has provided significant initiative in the area of transportation to engage the Middle Tennessee region from a commercial, political, and educational level in order to showcase the community's investment in sustainable carpooling and ride-sharing practices is key to the community's well-being and long-term quality of life. Hitch provides the opportunity for friends, neighbors, and coworkers who share a similar commute to be matched together so that they can share the ride. And whereas Hitch LLC has been awarded a congestion mitigation and air quality maintenance grant that is being administered through TDOT for an amount of $100,000, showcases the Tennessee Department of Transportation's support in the startup effort to make a difference here and now that will offset the effects of Nashville's ever expanding growth. Now, therefore, you want to finish this?
Anthony, you want to help us? Okay. We, the signatories, hereunder, being members of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County, do hereby celebrate the Nashville Junior Chamber and Hitch LLC in its commitment to engage in programs and activities to make effort to ensure sustainability practices are implemented in order to solidify Nashville as the IT city. And so if you guys want to come and make a comment, but first.
I'd just like to thank everyone that was involved, especially the NJC for putting this on and allowing me the platform to present Hitch and that all we're doing throughout the Middle Tennessee region to hopefully alleviate some of the pains and congestions that we're seeing today and provide an alternative in the toolkit of many solutions needed to solve some of our transit issues. So thank you for this recognition, and very honored to be a part of such a wonderful company that gives me these opportunities. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Comment as well? Yeah, sure. I just wanted to say on behalf of the Nashville Junior Chamber, we are thrilled for this opportunity. As you read or heard in the proclamation, this was the first annual pitch competition, and this is something that our organization plans on doing annually every year. And we want to make this a platform to tackle whatever the big issue is in the city. And of course, this year, our first year, traffic and transportation was quite a big one. So we're already starting our planning for next year, and we look forward to being able to address you again in the coming years.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just want to recognize the leadership in Nashville for taking the initiative to recognize the youth. We've got so many interns from all the Athens of the South universities helping us advance the Hitch project. So many young people who are trying to make a difference. We just want to put two people in a car. That's our goal. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, guys. Thank you very much.
Councilman Davis, Anthony Davis.
Thank you, Chair, and appreciate that great presentation. Just had a couple of announcements for this month. First, our first Wednesday coffee is coming up on tomorrow, Wednesday the 7th. It'll be at Burger Up East this month, so East Nashville business members and community members at 8:15 tomorrow, Wednesday the 7th at Burger Up East. And then I just wanted to announce the last Rosebank meeting of the month. Of the year, excuse me, will be Thursday the 15th at 6:30 p.m. at Memorial Lutheran Church. Again, it's the last Rosebank meeting. Thursday the 15th, 6:30 p.m. Memorial Lutheran Church on Riverside Drive. Thanks.
Thank you, Councilman Davis. Councilman Elrod.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker Pro Tem. I just want just a couple of items. Wednesday night at 7 o'clock at 404 Bar and Grill, there's going to be an informational meeting for Caldwell Abbey Hall on a contextual overlay. So if you have any interest in that, for or against, or just want to find out more information, please come out to that. Then Saturday, let's see, I believe it's the, oh, that's January. I believe it's this Saturday, the 10th, Creve Hall. Elementary PTA will be having a holiday pancake breakfast from 8 until 10:30, and that's all my announcements. Thank you, Mr. Speaker Pro Tem.
Thank you, Councilman Elrod. Councilman O'Connell.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just wanted to let people know that the Nashville Cold Weather Community Response Plan is in effect, and this week in particular, we're expected to see temperatures drop well below freezing and into the 20s, possibly the teens, just depending on how cold it's going to get. This Cold Weather Community Response Plan is basically there to ensure that people without housing through the winter do have warm places to stay. You can learn more at coldweathernashville.com. This plan is supported by some important nonprofits in the area, including the Nashville Rescue Mission, Room in the Inn, and the Oasis Center, which now has a youth sheltering project, as well as outreach and canvassing by Open Table, and even some pet care with people with pets. If you visit coldweathernashville.com, you can look at how to get involved, including by supporting those organizations. So I just did want people to be aware as temperatures drop this week. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Council members, are there any other announcements? Council Lady Johnson.
Thank you, President Pro Tem Primore. I want to thank all of the sponsors, committee members, and volunteers. You know who you are. For helping to make the annual Christmas holiday party in Southeast Nashville this past Saturday at the YMCA Camp Widgewagen, Clark Baker Lodge, a huge success. Pictures will be posted soon and sent by email. And I look forward to helping to organize a community meeting. I have heard your concerns, even at the party, about the developer, Mark Marshall, and the Moss Springs development. And right now we are trying to find a date that does not conflict with the upcoming holiday so that appropriate Metro officials can be in attendance. The meeting will be scheduled where questions and concerns can be addressed by Metro Department representatives from Metro Water, Public Works, and Planning. So everyone who has reached out to me with your concerns, I am working on scheduling a meeting. It may have to be in January if we are unable to get all of the representatives to the meeting this month. But just know that I am working on that. Thank you.
Thank you, Council Lady Johnson. Are there any other announcements, Council? If not, that concludes the announcement period. Thank you.